Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Security Captain. Today we will be discussing about the generative AI tool named Chat GPT. This tool is actually making rounds on LinkedIn and all other social media platforms since late 2022. So today we will be showcasing some prompts that can actually be used by cybersecurity professionals in their day-to-day lives. We encourage not to use this tool for any kind of customer related or internal industry related data. Do not upload any kind of internal data that may be confidential or contain sensitive information. So let's get started. So prompt number one, let's try to create a phishing campaign that we can actually use to train the employees of a particular company. So I have written a prompt to write an email that can be used for the employees of ABC Corp on phishing and social engineering. So it gives me a couple of things, training details, date, time, location, and then some text. I would say keep going. So it is actually writing an email to call the employees for a particular training session. Let me change the prompt a little bit. Okay, so it seems that this is some sort of illegal activity that we want to do, but no worries. Let's create another one. So here we are trying to write a PowerShell script that can actually go and check the logs that are being generated in the Windows machine. This can be useful for IT executives and any other analysts that are actually working on ground. So even if you don't know PowerShell or any other kind of scripting language, this is a good start. You can actually use this tool to learn coding or at least use what the tool writes. In case you do not understand a particular line or you do not want to copy and paste the code right away, you can ask ChatGPT to explain what it has actually written. And in case the output is actually giving error while you are running the code, you can ask ChatGPT to amend the code so as to get the error sorted out. Some people I have seen that they can actually understand the code but do not remember the syntax of how to write the code in various languages. So this also helps them that they can actually write a prompt to tell the tool that what exactly needs to be done, and the tool will create the code, and then they can actually check the code whether it is actually doing the required job or not. So here we can see that it has written the code and there is an option to copy the code directly. Makes sense. Let's try a new prompt, and this time I'm using a prompt that talks about Python code. So here we are asking the tool to write a Python code that can be used to ping a subnet of IPs to detect if the particular host is live or not. So these are some of the technical queries I would say that the tool can quickly solve. Let's try if the tool is actually able to help us with some of the non-technical queries, or I would say less technical queries that revolves around policies, procedures, and some sort of checklists. So here I'm using ChatGPT to get security best practices for setting up AWS cloud. So it has given me a lot of stuff. So let me stop generating it. So let's ask ChatGPT to come up with a particular security training strategy or a curriculum that can be used. So I am asking ChatGPT to create a cyber security training program for the employees, and it gives me module wise training program that what exactly needs to be done. Introduction to cybersecurity is for 1 week, what all things will be covered. Then there will be something around phishing awareness that will take somewhere around 2 weeks. And it is giving me details of what exactly needs to be told. Then we have other things as well. 5, 6. For example, if you do not like the response, you can click on generate responses and it will come up with an alternate response. Great. Let's move to another query. Let's see if it is helping us around any kind of GDPR related queries or any kind of compliances that we are dealing with in our day-to-day lives. I have prepared some of the prompts beforehand just to showcase that the tool has the ability to comprehend what we are writing. and then giving us related output. I would recommend not to use the output as it is what the tool says, but utilize some of the domain knowledge that we have and then make alterations to the particular output that the tool has given. But obviously this gives you a very good starting point and in a very professional language on how to write it. What exactly does it give us? Checklist of key requirements under GDPR: consent and lawfulness, purpose limit and data minimization, data accuracy and retention, data breach notification, and it gives us a lot of stuff which we can actually tweak and actually get started on what exactly that we want to do. Let's do one more technical query before we close off this video. This I will be writing here. Write me a checklist of security best practices that needs to be taken care while implementing the Active Directory server. Plan your ready infrastructure, secure physical access, harden the operating system, ensure LDAP to encrypt the traffic, secure administration process. So it is giving us some of the responses in plain English. Let's say if we want to drill deeper on how to actually do it, how to configure LDAPS in Active Directory. So now it is giving us step by step on what exactly needs to be done. That we have to acquire a certificate, then install the certificate, and then enable the LDAP protocol. And similarly, in case you are working on any other domain of cybersecurity like incident handling, threat hunting, log analysis, any of the other compliance requirements like ISO 27001 or PCI DSS, you can use Chat GPT in order to get your work done fast, efficiently, and quickly. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Do like, share, and subscribe.